Hey Brady, Alan Cockrell with ABC, hitting coordinator for the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're going to take a look at your swing today, do a little bit of analysis. I watch your swing and I look at your load, and I really like your load. It's very simple. It's very compact. It looks very repeatable. And you know the key in the load obviously is we're trying to get to a good hitting position with some timing to give ourselves the opportunity to get the best pitch recognition that we could possibly get. So we'll just slow it down. We'll take a look at some of the things that I see in the load. One of the things that I like most about your load is when you go back, you load into that back leg. You don't get that back knee stacked over your back foot. So right here, what I like the most is I see the weight getting into this area right in here. It's the inside part of this leg, and you're able to keep this knee inside your foot. One of the things that some young hitters will do, a lot of young hitters, they'll load on top of that back leg, and when they do, they have a tendency to spin very quickly, or they have a tendency to push forward. So I like the fact that you're loading into the backside, not onto the backside. Okay, we'll run it forward now to the toe touch position. When the toe lands, this is the position that we want to see. We want to see equal bend in both knees. Okay, we want to see the hip is square. Now you got a little bit of leak here with that front hip, and I'll touch on that in just a second. Your upper body's in tremendous position. Your shoulders are square. Your hands are shoulder height. You have good separation with your hands behind your back knee. One of the things that I see here, when that heel plants down into the ground, your toe will land first, and then the heel will plant. One of the things that will cause this front side to want to leak open just a little bit early is the stride foot. When we set that stride foot down and we plant that heel down into the ground, we don't want the stride foot to be any more open than 45 degrees. And we look at your stride foot right here, you're at 56, so we're a little bit too far open, and that in turn is just going to bring that front hip, and that's just going to cause just a little bit of leak, and that little bit of leak makes it difficult, obviously, to stay on pitches middle away, stay on any type of off-speed pitches that are working away from us or just working slower into the zone. So we can keep this front hip closed up, squared up just a little bit longer. One of the things that will help you is getting that stride foot more in this position when you land. Okay, so we'll run it forward a little bit more. Now we're getting into the lower half drive. This back knee is going to drive. It's going to transfer weight into this front side, and as it does, this elbow is going to slide underneath, and we're going to get to this connected point. And the connected point is, it's just one click back. I don't know if this video is going to get it, but the hands, the elbow, and the back hip are all in an alignment. And basically, this is the point, Brady, where the lower half drive, or that back knee driving to the inside part of that stride leg, is now passing off all that energy, and that bat speed will now get transferred to the hands. And at this point, the hands will start to work in front of the body. When we get to contact, what we want to see is exactly what you're doing. We have a very, very good, strong palm up, palm down position with your hands right here. They're palm up, they're palm down, very strong position to be in. Head and eyes are looking right down the barrel of the bat. I think it's important for you to know, Brady, that as soon as the head and eyes leave the hitting zone, the barrel of the bat is going to follow our head and eyes. So essentially, as soon as my head and eyes come up, my swing is over. I cannot do anything more to stay through this ball. And so it's just a tremendous habit to get into. Anytime you're doing any of your drill work, either in the cage, whether it be off a tee or soft toss or flips, whatever the case may be, just get into the habit of leaving your head and eyes down in the hitting zone for at least one count past contact. If we can do that, we're going to ensure that we're going to finish the swing that we start. Okay, and that's just a good habit that a lot of very good professional baseball players will get into, and with the understanding that my head and eyes have to stay there for me to finish through the ball. So you do a very good job of that. We finished through under balance. Everything looks good. You know, the one suggestion that I might make to you really has more to do with the load than it does the swing, because I think if you can just get yourself into a good solid position right here at toe touch, and when that foot sets fully down, that heel fully plants, you know, we just want to get this foot more to 45 right here, and we want to keep these hips more squared up so my backside can start my swing. And really one of the ways that a lot of really good pro hitters, big league hitters, will work on this is they do their work on the tee prior to batting practice in the cages, in the tunnels down below. They'll set a tee middle away, and they'll just work on staying on that ball and hitting through that ball and making sure that their lower half is in a proper position to get that good drive with the backside into that front side, let my elbow slide underneath, get to that good connected point. So at contact, I'm in a position with my lower half to get maximum bat speed to that ball and to continue to extend through that pitch that's outer half. And what we would see on this particular pitch is we would see contact coming to here, and then we would see that extension staying out this way through that ball until we get fully palm up all the way through. And then as you get the barrel of the bat facing the pitcher, then you'll go ahead and roll, and you'll be through this ball. But again, all of that has to do with the position that our lower half it gets us into, and it allows us the opportunity to get good drive and good extension with the hands staying through the ball. If that front side starts to leave a little bit quickly, that's going to alter that bat path on the pitch that's away, and probably 70 to 75% of the pitches that we're going to see, particularly as we get older and older, are going to be pitches that are going to be on that outer half or outer third of the plate. So it's important to understand what my lower half needs to do to be able to stay on this ball and drive through this ball. Also, the breaking balls and the changeups become an issue as well. So it gives you the opportunity to stay square with your lower half, and the hands and the barrel can just keep the barrel in the zone for a much longer period of time. All right, Brady, good looking swing, bud. I just want to wish you luck, and want to just thank you for coming to our camp. Keep working. You do